Oh, that tastes so good. Hey. Captain Chris Johnson here. What's happening, my family, my friends, my founders? Woohoo! What's today? Today is Thursday. And what's Thursday? It's another day that I woke up breathing. I don't know about you guys. Wait a minute. I got to take these goofy glasses. This was my work glasses, my safety glasses. They make my eyes feel better. I don't know why, because you can see they're a little swollen. Anyway, well, let's get it on. Let's tell you what's going on today. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is the heroes. They're still helping people migrate. So check that one out. You got Rob Lynn live at 12 o'clock. Make sure you get on that. That's 7 days a week. And the heroes is going every day at 2 o'clock, helping people migrate. I want to thank all the people who are still helping people migrate. I think I told you this. I had a guy the other day call me up. He had 100 accounts. He goes, I'm all done. I said, let's check one. And sure enough, he was a customer 100 times. He had to redo it. Taught him how to do it. He did it. It's okay. He was a real good spirits about it. So he goes, well, I'm sure glad I called you to find out. Yeehaw! I'm glad I did too. All right. Double check, guys. Double check with your users that they're doing it right. You'd be amazed how many people think that they are registered in the new OES and they're not. You'll be amazed how many people still have not woken up to register. All right. I think I've done everything but run down the street buck naked with blowhorn saying, you must wake up. You have to register. I don't even know if well, it would surprise a few people. I'm sure it would wake other people. Hi, Julie. I see you on there. All right. What did I want to talk about today? I really have something important to talk. First of all, I want to wish everyone who's got a birthday today happy birthday. And I want you to help me say some prayers today for 2 individuals. And there's a lot more out there, but Sherry Dursaway, I know, is not feeling well at all. She's caught the flu really bad. I want you to help me out, say some prayers for Sherry. And this one's very special in my heart. If you know David Penny, he lives in the Philippines. His daughter, Maui, is very, very sick. She's home from the hospital. They have her on oxygen. Pray for her. And that's what I want to talk to you about. It's one of those things where, money helps. Money helps. They don't have those funds to get her the right attention, and they're waiting for Onpassive to launch. So they don't have a choice, but it's their daughter. But pray for Maui. She's 8 years old. You've seen her the other day. If you watch, she brought her onto the show. She's just a sweetheart. Lots of prayers. And for anyone else out there that is sick, just keep praying for them. It's Christmas time. But I also want you to make a promise. Promise yourself that you're going to be nice and happy 365 days a year, just not a couple weeks a year when it's Christmas time. Change that mindset, all right? I put on one of my favorite songs right now out is by a lady named Lily, and she was on with Simon Cowell and all that, and it's called Don't Quit Your Daydream. And I kind of want to talk about that a little bit, all right? I want you to think about what made you stop dreaming. All of us had dreams when we were kids, right? And if you listen to this song, wow, it's a powerful song. I had to listen to it like 3 times, like, wow, I really like this, what she was singing about. But what made you quit dreaming? It's a very good question. All right. Here, let me give you some examples what happens to most people, why they quit dreaming. And by any means, what I say is not meant to offend anybody or take it the wrong way. All right. What happens? We're young. We fall in love. We get married. We buy a house. We have kids. And now it's responsibility. I'll be honest with you. Responsibility kills a lot of dreams. Tell me I'm wrong. All right. I told you I speak from the heart. I speak for layman's terms, average people. What kills the dream is responsibilities. All right. Now, we take those responsibilities because we want to help our families out. A lot of you might have wanted to been actors, actresses. I don't know. I don't know what your dreams are. I know some people, but what stopped you? I seen a clip the other day. It was from a movie with George Clooney, and he was telling a guy, what made you stop? How much was it that cost you to stop dreaming? And back then he said it was a $30,000 a year job. The guy wanted to be a culinary chef. Okay. But he went to work because he knew he had to take care of his family. He said, so $30,000 it costs you to give up on your dream. And then what happens? Well, me too. I mean, a lot of us could say this. I got married. I was 27 when I got married. Had kids, had responsibilities. I had really big dreams when I was a kid. Probably since a young age. This was certain things I wanted to do. What happened? I got a job at Ford Motor Company. All right. I threw all my dreams away. I knew I had to work, take care of my family, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not knocking that whatsoever because that's life. But now we have something that's going to allow us to dream again. And if you know, a couple of years, I start telling people, I don't hear no one talking about their dreams, what they want. We start getting people talking. Oh, I'd like this, I'd like that. And you know what? It's okay to dream. There's nothing wrong with it. It makes your life easier. It's a great fantasy, but now your fantasy and your dreams, to my opinion, is going to come true. Okay. Nobody ever gave me an opportunity before to be successful but me. All right. I worked. I thought, you know what I thought? I thought being successful was working 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, having a big chunk of a check coming in every Friday. That's not success. I might as well would have went to prison for 30 years because I said the same thing over and over. I went crazy. I didn't like it. People drove me crazy. You probably don't know that. Yeah, people drove me crazy. I'm surrounded by the same people every single day. Great people, great friends. Don't get me wrong. Same thing every flipping day. Every day for 32 years. Every day. Who's the nuts here? I'm thinking about it. Man, 32 years. 32 years of not being able to dream. My fault. Maybe your fault. I don't know. But think about it. I knew guys who are very, very educated in the auto system, the auto industry, who became maintenance men. All right. I knew as soon as they became maintenance men, their dreams stopped because it's a pretty good job in the auto factory, a maintenance guy, if you don't know that. Okay. And I watch these guys there's still some guys there for over 50 years. They don't want to give up that dream job they have. But these are some of the smartest people I knew, and they had other dreams and talents. They never got there. Why? Well, I'm all set here. Why do I want to go do something as a risk? Well, I don't think dreaming is a risk. I think if you have a dream, you should follow it no matter what. Now, some of our dreams are a little more, and I'm not talking about, I dream one day of, having a 90-foot boat. That's not a dream. That's doable. To be honest with you, it's doable. I'm talking about doing something like Mufareh is doing for us. Every one of you have a creative part of your mind. And I know a lot of you have a lot of great ideas. And I'm going to tell you this from the bottom of my heart, in my opinion. Onpassive is going to give you that river flow to create your mind thinking again, because now you're going to have all this residual income coming at you. All right. You're going to be able to go do those dreams. Hey, listen, I retired, but there's things I still want to do. I've told you a few of those the last couple months. Always, I'm a huge boater. I love being by the water. I love marina life. I did it for over 10 years, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I never got back into it. Why? Because I work 7 days a week. Couldn't enjoy it. All right. Gas prices went up and up and up. And when you own a 30-foot boat and you got a 300-gallon gas tank, you fill it up, it's quite a bit of money. You do one trip, you get there, you fill it up again, and it was like, it's not really worth it. Got rid of the boat. Kept a little boat. All right. Money. There's another thing. That causes us things to stop dreaming. Yeah. A lot of you on here want that dream house, maybe up north or on the lake or wherever you live, or that condo on the beach somewhere in Florida or California, Hawaii. What stops you? Money. Another dream killer. You can work your entire life and never accomplish what you really dream about. Yeah, you might go visit for a week. You know what? Vacations. You know what I think of vacations? You've heard me say before, what ruins a great vacation is knowing that the first day we only got 6 more days. That ruins a vacation. There's another dream stopper. You go to some beautiful place. I've never been to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii someday. And you get there, think, oh my God, I've been working in this factory behind this desk. I've been, shooting roofs, laying cement. And I get 6 days here. Whoopee, 6 freaking days in paradise? And you're gonna go back and work 7 days a week for one 6-day vacation? I call bullpucky. I hope you guys are thinking about this. Think about this. We work all year round for that one vacation. Some of us have never been on a vacation, but you work ungodly hours of probably a job you hate for 6 days. Are you kidding me? How ignorant are we? And I'm counting me. When I seen Onpassive, my creative mind started flowing again. Okay. You have no idea what the things that I'm going to do. I have no idea what the things you're going to do, but I know this, that you're going to be able to do those things. Me, I will own a beautiful marina someday. Whether I build it or buy it, I've already got property and areas picked out. All right. Now here's my next level, what I'm going to tell you. Now this is important. This is very important to me. I want to make it important to you. Right now, I want you to get a pen and a piece of paper and start planning what your dreams were. What your dreams were as a kid, to a teenager, to a young adult, to an older man, older woman, no matter what. Write them down. Plan for your dreams, because it's coming. And the possibility of your dreams coming true will happen because of Onpassive. Ash Mufareh, what was his dream? He wanted to make the world better. He wanted to be able to bring everyone he could along and to earn money, create a better life. Right? He created his dream. He did his dream. He put that dream in our heads. But I know 1,400,000 of us, we don't all have the same dream. Some of you, let me give you an example. Some of you just want to have this beautiful garden where you can grow beautiful flowers all year round, and you can get it there and weed it. That's a passion for a lot of people. Some of you want to own a little bar restaurant on a lake somewhere and just cook burgers and serve beer. All right? Another nice dream. Some of you just want to be able to travel the world through and enjoy your life. Listen, I remember I asked my grandfather, he was, before he died, he was 82 years old, I think. And I said, Grandpa, he owned 5 restaurants with my grandmother. He drove a cement truck for 30 years. Now remember, my grandpa was legally deaf and my grandmother was legally blind. Boy, you talk about, I could tell you a story after that. And he had probably been retired for 10, 12, 30, I don't know, 20 years. And he looks at me, he says, Hink. That was my name, Hinky. Hinky. That was what he called me. I don't know why to this day. He said, enjoy every day, because before you know it, you're going to be old. He goes, those 30 years are going to go like this. He goes, but don't think about them. Don't think about those 30 years of doing things you didn't want to do. It'll slow you down. It'll stop you from dreaming. Every day you wake up, you should be telling yourself, this is what I want to do. This is what I was born to do. This is what I really need to do for myself. All right. Because I think a lot of us, as we get older, we have families, we do forget about ourselves a little bit. And that's okay, because I know 99% of you are thinking about your families, which is great. Never, ever stop thinking about your family. But take 1%. Take 1% each day and think about just you, just for 1%. What is something that you want to plan for your future that you never had the opportunity to do before? Okay. And I'd kind of like to see you guys post that in No Network. You could post it on your social media. Let's let people know that my dreams are going to become reality because of Onpassive. All right. I want you to think about that. Number 1, what stopped you from dreaming? Write them down. Read them. Get mad about it, because I got mad about it when I started reading what I wrote down. Number 2, what's Onpassive going to bring me then I could change my mindset of actually dreaming again. Nate, look at here's an example. Let's say, you know, in Michigan, we got the Woodward Dream Cruise. Oh my God. And I'm an older car guy. Any kind of car, people travel from all over the world, Corvettes, Mustangs, Chevys, Toyotas, any kind of car you can imagine. All right. And you're sitting there and you're looking at literally billions of dollars of car. Oh yeah, there's that 1959 Corvette, red with the white sides, white top. Oh man, my dream car. Could be a 59 to 62, same. And there comes one down the street. Oh man. Woo, sir, how much is that car? Right now it's about $120,000. Oh my God. $120,000 for one vehicle. But I know someday, said it since I was a kid, I'm going to own one of those. It's going to be in my garage. Okay. Just because I wanted it. And I tell you what, it ain't going to sit in my garage. I'm going to drive that sucker. I'm going to drive it like I stole it. But think about that. We sit there and watch things go by our faces every day, whether it's a car, a boat, a cottage, a trip. We get on the internet and we fantasize because that's all people do now. They get on the internet. Huh. Wow. Look at Hawaii. Wow. Look at these people parasailing. Wow. Look at them skiing down that beautiful snowy mountain. Where are we at? We're sitting in our damn chair, aren't we? Guys, start living. Let's start living. Onpassive is giving you your breath back. Onpassive is giving you your dreams back. Okay. Now, in all that process, hold on. In all that process, I say never forget about helping other people out. You realize there's literally millions of people right now, a few days away from Christmas, who are living on the street. It sucks. It sucks. Can I myself go out and conquer this? No, I can't. But each one of us can, and that'll change the world. Okay? Don't stop dreaming. And if you find a person that doesn't know how to dream, show them the way. Show them that there's something better that's coming that's going to help you. You imagine taking a family that's been living on the street, and there's a lot of them out there, guys. It's just not men and women. There's families out there. And actually putting them in a house with heat, water, electricity, what that's going to change their life as, that's what I'm expecting to do for myself. I need to get out to these people and help them. Am I still going to go climb that mountain? Am I still going to go to Hawaii? Or maybe I'm not? Yes, I am. But you know what? I could drive that 59 Corvette anywhere and see someone standing on the street. Come here. Come here. And I told you I'm going to have a lot of fun with resellers. Come here. I'm going to set you up with something. I'm going to pay for it. I want to help you out. I want you to change your life. Reseller. There you go. All right. Man, I really do think, like, now I know we have a big snow coming at us in Michigan. All over is getting snow. It's cold. It's only, I think it's maybe 25 degrees last night. That's not cold yet. When it gets down to zero, when you're living under a bridge or out on the street, and you basically got a light jacket on, some old pants, some broken shoes, it's horrible. Think about those people. As you're dreaming, add 100 people to your list that, yep, someday I want to go to Hawaii. Someday I want to own that cottage. Someday I want to own that car. Someday I want to be debt-free. Here, there's one that I think most people can relate to. And then bring people along with you. How cool it would be to find, you know, I don't know. I could go out right now and probably find 100 people that are living on the street within a 10-mile radius of where I live. I get a big bus, come out with me. I see these guys on YouTube doing it all the time, and I love it. They go get them a room, they shower, they take a shower, they give them new clothes, they get their hair cut. I want to do more than that. All right. Hey, man, there's another guy. Come on. How would you like to go to California with me? When they look at him, he takes them. He gives them that dream. He's letting them know that we care about you. All right. A lot of people. Can you imagine if 1 million people did that every single day? What a great world would this be? And guys, there's a lot of people on the streets that just don't have anything. Right now, they're digging through a dumpster looking for something to eat. Pretty sad. But I don't want you, I didn't want you to come on here to be sad. I want you to think. What made you stop dreaming? What are your dreams? Write them down. And while you're doing your new dreams that you never did before because of Onpassive, start thinking, who can I help? Who can I help that they don't have to do what I did because I had to stop dreaming because I worked for 30 some years or 40 years or 50 years. Think about it. Helping one individual, when you realize it, and a lot of you I know already do, when you help someone like that, it's like getting paid $1 zillion. You're all going to experience that. You givers out there, and I know some of you won't, that's okay. But you givers out there, you're going to make more income by giving because the monetary part stops to your wallet. The heart giving part keeps growing. The more it grows, there's a couple good books out there that tell you all about giving and what it does for a human soul. It's actually healthy. It's probably God saying, you know what, I'm going to take that illness from you because you've been trying so hard. Sometimes people just get sick. And I think sometimes God, today's my dad's birthday, actually, December 22nd. He died 26, 27 years ago. Miss him every day. But I know right now my mom and him were up there celebrating. Do I miss him? Oh, yeah, hell yeah, I miss him. But am I glad they're out of pain? My dad was loaded with cancer. Am I glad they're out of pain? Yes. I'm glad. And I know I'm going to see him someday. All right. My mom and dad were both givers. They did a lot to help out a lot of people. Thank God I inherited that gene. Listen, I'm not looking at Onpassive as we've always said it's not a get rich scheme. If you took the journey I have, which I'm a totally different person now because of Onpassive, I'm a better person. All right. We are working every single day around the clock. A lot of us. So we can help everything out. Because I know the bigger picture. I know the bigger payoff of what's going to happen here. Things are getting better with migration. We're getting more and more people helping every day. I appreciate y'all for doing that. And I know I'm all over the thing today. Don't quit your daydream. Great song. Check it out. Start planning your dreams. Very important. Write them down. Say them out loud. Call your wife. Call your husband. Call your kids and start planning your dreams. Life isn't about just going to work for 32 years and doing the traditional Christmas, Easter, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day. Hey man, make every day Christmas. That's what Mufareh has given us. He's going to make every day Christmas for us. Every single day. Your attitude in your life, whether you're miserable right now, and I know a lot of you are because you're struggling, that will change. As Michael Williams always says to me, Chris, that this too shall pass. All right? This too shall pass. If you're having struggles right now, it'll get better. Onpassive's going to make it better. So just hang on a little longer. All right, let me say some highs. Oh my God, I forgot about Marty. Red did an excellent live. Go check him out today. Marty's coming on at 12 o'clock. Let me say hi to, I know M. Kelly, finally back at number 1. Virginia DeSanto, how you doing? Gina Leva, there's my sister. You're all my sisters and brothers. Prathap, how you doing? Dream big. Guys, don't forget about the big part. I know what Ash says. I just want you to start planning your dreams because they're going to happen. Don't say, oh, I better not. No. Plan them. Write it down what you want to do. Ruthie Pace, how you doing? Christina Dodge. Jana Thompson, how you doing? Amal Fatire, how you doing? Lewis White, Dallas. Kazar had the same dream for 2 years. Seems more and more unlikely. Huh. Dallas, it's coming. Get that. Where's your faith? Where's your positivity? You now have something to fall onto that's going to bring that dream back in your life. Dallas. Remember I said that to you because I'm going to call you. I don't know who you are, but I'm going to call you. I'm going to remind you that every day. Lois White, how you doing? Greg Lecton, I am getting myself. I know. Greg, I know you're going to start the biggest electrical car company in the world. I know that. Geoffrey, how you doing? Jane Helms, what's happening? Jane says something very important. We can't really live if we can't hope and dream. Absolutely. 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 Sean, how you doing? I don't see a last name. Nice to see you. Barry Dang, what's happening? Hey, you missed the hey. Nermella, Roy Davies, my brother from Florida. Let me jump down. You're the guy that gave Red $5 today. There's no name there. I wish I could see. You got no name. We got to put a name on there, man. He said, I'm glad Ash Mufareh thought how to break the working circle without enjoying what you are doing. Absolutely. Impassive is the answer. Gift of Impassive. How you doing? Jane Helms. Again, Don McIntyre. Casey Sevenbergen. I used to forget the N all the time. Here, let's do this. Let's put on my happy glasses since we're so happy. My Elton John glasses, we'll call them. Gina Levia, gigantic pole barn studio with space for every creative effort. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. There's a dream, and it's a possible dream. Why? Because you are a founder. You're a founder. Come on. Esset Coomer, how you doing? Rose, South Africa in the house. What's happening? David Roseski, what's happening? I'm jumping here. Don Parker, there you are. Short missions, trips all over the world. I know you're going to be there. Lori Lund, horse ranch and pond with waterfalls. Woo! I'm going to be there, Lori, watching that big old, well, I'm going to be riding that sucker. Bareback. Show Marty DeGarmo. I lived that life. Birth, what's happening, Bergeth? I have a lot in my heart, so I need to take it easy. That's okay. Take it easy. You're allowed to. Celeste Tech, how you doing? Nambia, wow. Amina Mount Moose, how you doing? Muse. Gift of Impassive. Elsie Patch, where you been? I know where you've been. I've been watching your Facebook. Virginia DeSanto. I think I said you. Roy, I got you. Elsie, Jane. Let me bounce it all the way to the bottom here. Bemil, Vulcan, SM, Henry Tucker. What's happening, guys? Lynn. I did say Robin Lynn 12. I did. So just think about it. What caused you to stop dreaming? You got something to start dreaming again about, guys. We did launch to the world, just to let you know. And we got some things they're working on. Probably a bigger surprise. Maybe. I don't know nothing. But be ready for it. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing? After our count, there's my sister, Willow Griffin. How you doing, Willow? And remember, guys, say some prayers for Sherry Dursaway, David Penny's daughter, Maui. She's 8. She really needs a lot of prayers and a lot of people out there. All right. Gianna, how you doing? Merry Christmas to all of you. I'll say it again. Red, myself, and Marty are keeping the same schedule. My God, I got to look at the clock. I got to get off here. I love every one of you. Remember what I said. Write them down. Start planning. Don't dream. Plan them. Don't dream. Start planning your dreams. Because guess what? You now have a tool and many tools and a business that's going to help you do all those dreams. I got to go. I love every one of you. God bless you. John Barilla, I see you there. Zorka. All right, I got to go. Lynn Nakamoto, I see y'all. I love every one of you. Go see Marty's coming on in 1 minute I gave him. Marty DeGarmo. It's all you. See y'all later. Bye.